Hello and welcome. In this video, we'll talk about label files. Now, label files may sound boring at first, but they're actually the reason your application doesn't speak only one language forever. Or worse, speak half English and half chaos. So what is a label file? A label file is where all user-visible text should live. Captions, button names, help text, anything a user can read. Instead of hard-coding text like approve or reject directly into properties, we store that text in a label file and reference it. Why is this important? Because users don't always work in English, and because rewriting the UI for every language is not fun. For you or for the system. Let's see this in action. Right now, if we open the Leave Requests form, everything looks fine. All text is in English. Now let's change the language. Go to User Options, under Preferences, and change the language to Italian. Now reload the UI. When the page loads again, you'll notice something interesting. All the standard UI elements are translated. New. Delete. Favorites menu items. All of these are now in Italian. But the things we implemented, like approve and reject, are still in English. Why? Because we used hard-coded text in label and caption properties. The system can't translate what it doesn't know. And this is exactly where label files come in. Now let's create a label file. Right-click on the project, click Add, and then select Label File. Give it a meaningful name. I'll name it Leave Management Label File. The wizard opens. Now small side note. There is a known issue with the wizard in dark mode. So for this video, I'll switch to light mode. Don't worry, I'll return to dark mode in the next video. My eyes prefer it too. Now verify the details and click Next. Select the language. For now, we'll keep the default English, United States. Click Next, and then Finish. The label file is now created. Now let's use it. Open the label file. Create a new label for approve. Once it's created, right-click on it and copy the label ID. Now open the Approve Leave Request Action menu item. Paste this label ID into the label property. At the bottom of the properties, you can always verify the actual label text linked to that ID. Now this label can be reused. Anywhere we need approve, we can use the same label ID. One place to manage text. Multiple places to use it. Now the problem still isn't fully solved. Because we only created the label in English, to support Italian, we need to add another language. So right-click on the label file and click Add Languages. Select Italian. A new label file is created for Italian. If you open it, you'll notice something helpful. All the label IDs you created earlier are already there. But the label text is empty. That's intentional. Now we enter the Italian translation. For approve, we enter approvare. Save everything. Build the solution. Reload the UI. Now, because the language is Italian, the button shows approvare. Let's switch the language back to English. Reload the page. And now it shows approve again. Same button. Same code. Different language. This is why label files matter. So let's recap. Label files, enable multi-language support. Keep UI text centralized. Make applications professional and scalable. Hard-coded text may work today. But the day someone changes the language and sees half English and half confusion, That's when label files suddenly become very important, so always remember. If a user can read it, it belongs in a label file. Thanks for watching. And remember, hard-coded text is fast, but label files save your future self from awkward questions.